Hello and welcome to another episode of Scared Shitless. My name is Scared and I am your host. Today we're going to just talk about a topic that I just want to acknowledge. When you're an entrepreneur, no matter what the field is, it can be very lonely. And I think it's really important to acknowledge that because sometimes we think that as an entrepreneur, we see other entrepreneurs like hanging out maybe on social media or having so much fun doing their work and posting their best moments. And that may not always be the case because when you're an entrepreneur, most likely you had a previous career and maybe you made the switch to be an entrepreneur. And in that previous career, you probably had a group of people that were your friends or colleagues, people you could socialize with and understood your work. But when you become an entrepreneur, you no longer have that group of friends. You still have your family, and this is the case for me. You still have your family where you can, bond and talk to, but you're not in the day-to-day activities with them. So when you do talk to them, it's about, other family members and how they're doing, etc. And you may talk about your journey as an entrepreneur and high level, but no one really understands what you were going through on a daily basis, the struggles, maybe reaching out to other people and trying to grow your business, your marketing. And sometimes people wonder, like, what do you even do every single day? And sometimes it's maybe not that much, right? Maybe you're connecting with people, you're networking, you're sending messages, but maybe there's a lot of work in the background that you don't really talk about with other people. And although, for example, for me, I'm a real estate investor, so I connect with other real estate investors, but I don't do that every single day. My days are mostly filled with taking care of my kids and talking with my husband about daily stuff, about what are we gonna have for dinner and about the household stuff. And it's really when I go to networking events or intentionally decide to hang out with other real estate investors that we talk about our journey, right? But on a daily basis, even though I made friends who are also real estate investors, we don't sit there and chat about our journey, about our challenges, about what we're going through. We may meet up for coffee once in a while or go for dinner, but your day-to-day activities, you go through them alone. And if you live with a spouse, then with your spouse, if they want to hear what you're going through. So it's really important to talk about that this journey can be very lonely. We show the highlights about, we're building this and you raised so much capital, you acquired this many property, you're running a short-term rental, and yes, the guest left you a good review, and oh, look at what the guest did to my unit, tenants and things like that. And those things happen here and there, but they're not part of your day-to-day life, right? If you are an entrepreneur and you feel lonely in this journey, know that you're not alone in this. Even though you feel lonely, it's very normal because a lot of people go through that. I'm not even sure if there's a point where it doesn't feel lonely, and maybe there is, but it is very important to normalize that when you do become an entrepreneur, it's not all glamorous. And you do go through things all by yourself, and you're sitting there with your thoughts, maybe rethinking your choice because things are not exactly going as you thought. And know that even though it's lonely, it's probably worth it. So keep going. Again, my name is Sarah Semejust. I'm the host of your favorite podcast, Scared Shitless. If you're enjoying these episodes, please drop me a comment, a like, and please subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot to me. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.